呪術廻戦
All right, let's read chapter 22 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Chapter 22, again, Yogyo to Sakabachi, which is small fry and reverse punishment. This is now part 4. And Mahito and Nanami have started to fight, apparently. And that might be where we are. Niteru. Niteru means resemble. So are resembling. Eni kaete yona, like a drawn picture, keihaku, a lightness. Both of those kanji mean light. A keihaku. Superficial. Yeah, usui and karui. Frivolous, superficial. So resemble, again, like a drawn picture, superficial. And then we get this picture of Gojo. Ahaha, bukorosu zo. So he's laughing, saying, I'm going to kill you, with flowers. Sono oko ni aru, and existing behind that, so superficial, existing behind that, dosu koroi tsuyosa, a incredibly dark strength. Okay, so it's not clear. This could be Makoto thinking this, that maybe Gojo resembles Nanami about this statement. They look superficial on the front, like a picture drawn in a book type of thing. But behind that, there's this super dark strength. So, but someone is saying that and thinking that. So yeah, here we go. These two are fighting. Go. Makoto Mahito. Mahito is the name. Zaza. What was Makoto from? Okay, here's his special technique where he gets a critical hit. Finds a weak point. Gago. Bushi? I guess that's Mahito's arm breaking. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ore, chanto ukita yo ne? I, properly received, didn't I? In other words, I took that one straight on, didn't I? Juryoku de, with curse strength. Oh, okay. No. I properly received it, didn't I? With cursed energy. Meaning like he thought he had defended it correctly, chanto, properly, because he used cursed energy. Boon boon. Now he's waving that arm. Soyu jutsushiki. It's that sort of a curse technique. So he's talking about so that you have that type of curse technique. Soyu to wa, as for that sort of a tanin makase na chūshō teki na shitsumon wa kirai desu. Other people leaving up to other people. Chūshō teki. As for questions, chūshō teki. Abstract. Okay. As for abstract questions that are left to other people, I don't like those. Yokatta. I'm glad. おしゃべりが嫌いなわけじゃないんだ. Okay, so like talking, detesting reason, it is not. So I guess, yeah, talking, being detestable, it isn't. Like you don't mind talking. 相手によります. It depends on the opponent. Depends on the opponent. And then he thinks, ここまで会話が成り立つ呪霊? To this place, conversation naritatsu jure. Naritatsu is to consist of, or to be feasible, to be practical. So, yet again, we get this idea that having a conversation with a cursed spirit is not normal. So again, up until this point, conversation, like being practical for a cursed spirit. 五条さんの紅白にあった未登録の東急呪霊2体. Okay. Like, Mr. Gojo's report, as was in Gojo's report, the Mitoroku, the unregistered special level cursed spirits, 2 of them. Mitoroku. Yeah, unregistered. 無関係とする方が不自然か? No relation. The direction of having no relation is probably mushizen, like unthinkable. It's not impossible. Mushizen. Unnatural. So, is it unnatural to do no relation with the 2 special levels that were unregistered in Gojo-san's report? Basically, like, there has to be some relation. ねえ、あんたはさ、魂と肉体? You know, as for you, the soul and the physical body, どっちが先だと思う? Which one was previous, do you think? Which one do you think came first, the soul or the body? Hmm? ほら、あるでしょ? 卵が先か、鶏が先かみたいな話? Hey, it's like this, you know. The egg first or the bird first. It's kind of like that story. It's a story like that. 肉体に魂が宿るのかな? In the physical body, the soul dwelling? Is it the soul dwelling in the body? それとも、魂に体が肉付けされているのかな? Or, to the soul, the body, I guess maybe, yeah, is the soul dwelling in the body, like staying over, dwelling, or is the body being physically put into, by, yeah, being physically put into by the soul. Niku zukeru. To put on flesh. To gain weight. Zuke sarete is going to be like to be made to do that. Yeah, passive. Okay. Yeah, or again, the body, is it being fleshed out by the soul? Kiku shikanai ka? Nothing to do but listen? Zensha. Zensha is the former. So he's saying the soul is dwelling in the body. Boop. Boopoo, which is a buzzer sound. The kanji are fuseikai, which is incorrect. But he gives a buzzer sound. Boopoo. Kotae wa kousha. As for the answer, it's the latter. Itsuratte tamashi wa nikutai no saki ni aru? Always, as for the soul, it exists before the body. The soul always exists before the body. Buddha. That's kind of just it hanging there swinging. Nikutai no katachi wa, as for the shape of the physical body, tamashi no katachi ni hipparareru. As for the shape of the body, of the physical body, it will be drawn from the shape of the soul. Yeah. Boko? Boko? 治癒じゃない、己の魂の形を強く保っているんだ。It isn't healing. It isn't healing like what he's doing. It's not healing. My soul's shape strongly not containing, preserving. Tamotte. Yeah, to preserve, to retain, to maintain. Like that's what I'm doing. So he's saying like, I'm not healing. I am strongly retaining, preserving, maintaining the shape of my spirit, my soul. Paki? 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 Okay, he's doing something here with this, and it's like making a popping sound. Mo wakatta desho? Already understood, right? Ore no jutsu shiki wa, as for my technique, tamashi ni fure sono katachi o kaeru. As for my technique, style, touching the soul and that shape changing or able to change. So notice he's saying that his technique is changing the soul, not the body. But because he says they're linked, that's why the body changes. Oh, okay. He's doing something with this thing. Mui tenpen. Mui tenpen. Mui is idleness or inactivity. Tenpen is like, that 10 is the reincarnation 10, and pen there is to transform or change. So a rare example of an actual words, mutation. So idle as in like not doing anything, not a god. Idle, tenpen, mutation. inactive. Whatever. Oh, he has these things. These are like his Dragon Ball capsules. コマを小さくしてストックしてるんだ。Okay, koma. He calls them koma, which is like a chess piece. So make small humans. Notice again. He's saying humans, but he's calling them like chess pieces. Make small humans and make them as stock. So basically, I make humans small and use them as stock. And then we get 結構紫 wait no 難しいんだよ. It's really quite difficult. So there's his stock again, more humans that he's made small. 一般人は形変えちゃうとそのうち死んじゃうけど. Okay, so as for a normal person or as for like an average general person, form changing, when it changes, it dies. Sono uchi, it eventually dies. A normal human. Jujutsu shi wa dou kana? As for a sorcery, I wonder what happens. How does it go? Junana jiban. It's 5:30 in PM. 今日は10時から働いてるので because I've been working since 10 o'clock in the morning. チャリ何が何でも no matter what 16時には上がります. I will be finished by 6 p.m. Overtime. Okay, we're switching away. Yoshino! Someone's calling his name. どこ行って行ったんだ? Where went? Like, where'd you go? Dame janai ka? Kakko sabotte. It's bad, isn't it? It's no good, isn't it? Skipping school. Sotomura? Presumably that's that guy's name. Jiri. Oh, sensei. Sotomura sensei. So it's a teacher. Nande nigeru? Why ran away? Kiita ka? Did, like, heard? Sayama, Nishimura, Honda, nakunatta te? Oh, okay. Yeah, so why did you run away? Did you hear that these guys became dead, that they died? Those are the three that were in the movie theater. Omae nakayokatta na. You were good friends, weren't you? Sweaty professor. Ah? What? Tomodachi mo inai omae o yoku kamatte yatte ita ro? You, well, often we're doing the favor of minding about you who has no friends. Or again, like, even though friends don't exist for you, like, again, we're well minding after you. それなのに、葬式にも出ないで. And even though that's sort of a thing, even though they looked after you, you didn't even go to their funeral. 仲良し friends 僕が me あいつらと with those guys 一緒に行ってやるから together we'll do the favor of going. Like, I'll do the favor of going with you. 正気じゃない shoki this is like he's not in the right mind. Yeah, sane. Like, he's not sane. 線香だけでもあげに行こう. Senko is like incense. Just some incense or something, like, let's go offer. Give. Let's go and give. So again, that would be in remembrance of the dead friends. Yeah, incense stick, senko. 教師って talking about teachers. 学校卒業して学校に勤めるから Okay. Talking about teachers, do graduation from school, do school graduation, and to school, tsutomeru. And then work for school, get employed at school. およそ社会と呼べるものを経験してないですよね。およそ roughly, approximately, as a rule, like a company, shakai, no, culture.
Hello there.
Yeah, society, public. Kaisha is a company. Public society calling thing, experience not doing. You don't have any experience calling culture. Is this an expression? Shakai to yoberu mono. Maybe invoking. As a rule, invoking things of like culture, you don't have any experience. Or society. Invoking or calling on things about society, you don't have any experience. Doitsumo, koitsumo. This is like everyone. Like whoever and wherever. But it's more about people, like everyone. Yeah, everyone. Doitsumo, koitsumo. So everyone. だからあんたみたいなでっかい子供が出て上がるんでしょうね. Okay, and that's why big kids like you, big children like you are possible, isn't it? 出来上がる. Oh, how they get completed. That's how big children like you come into existence. Get made ready, isn't it? Okay, he's flashing back to all his bullying that was done to him. This is what Mahito said to Junpei. As for me, like basically, I do support everything of Junpei. I support you in everything. Nani o butsu butsu itten da? What are you butsu butsuing? What are you saying in a butsu butsu fashion, which is like mumbling? He's like having trouble breathing, just kind of like standing there apparently. Hikikomotte okashiku nakatta? Natta ka? Hikikomoru. Hikikomoru is to withdraw and be alone. Yeah. Like, have you become crazy or strange from being cooped up alone? Nante ahaha. Like, or whatever, and he laughs. This could also be like, just kidding, but. Uh-oh. Stop! Stop! Oh, right. It was supposed to be they were supposed to release these things where there wasn't anyone around except for Junpei. So there was supposed to be a whole setup of trying to get Junpei to reveal whether he could, anyway. But there was supposed to be no one else around. So I guess Itadori is freaking out. Oh, and very subtle, but you can see the black border here. But this is okay, yeah, 5 seconds ago. Sakusen shippai 5 pyo mae. The strategy failure 5 seconds before. 5 seconds before the strategy or operation failure. Ikimasu yo, Itadori-kun. Let's go, Itadori-kun. Tanma? Dare ga iru? What is Tanma? Oh, somebody is there. Oh, is that timeout? Tanma? Yeah, timeout. Yeah, timeout. Somebody's there. Eh? Huh? Pew. Okay, so now back to the past. Ah, koitsu. Oh, this guy. Mieteru na. He is able to see, isn't he? Able to see, right? Gon. Kurun. Zuza. Wait. How's he doing this? Anda. We're getting an arrow. I guess it's Kurun Zuza Gon. Nanda. Taiso Senshu ka? Like what or who? I think that's like a gymnast. Taiso Sencha. Yeah. Gymnastics, like competitor. Is he a gymnast? He is very dekai. Na, hey. ちょっと聞きたいことあっからさ. A little bit wanting to ask thing exists. Furakashite, like lend me your mug. Lend me your face. That very frank way of putting that. Zui. このボタン, this button. We know what that is. Is it something about the school, maybe? 待って、今俺が話してるんだろう。失礼だな。Okay. I guess it looks like it's Itadori saying this, but I think it's supposed to be the teacher saying this. He's saying, wait, right now, like I'm the one who's discussing, right? How rude. It's rude. And then Itadori is saying like, いや、かなり大事なようでして. Like, oh yeah, it's suddenly it's important business has come up. 大事なよ. Important business. 子供が何言ってんだ? A kid, what saying? Like, what is a child talking about? Gaching. Again, this is the teacher probably saying this. だいたいどこの政府? And by the way, or generally, what place's uniform? He's about to say seifuku. Basically, he's trying to figure out, like, what school do you go to? Zuru. Nani sunda, kono kaki yame. What are you doing? This brat. Stop. Yame nasai. Stop. Dota. Matte ka. Oh. He took off his pants completely. Matte ka naide. Like, wait. Hold on. That's him running. He's got the little curse in his pockets. Nandattanda. What was that? Matte. Wait. Sonja ikoze. I guess with that, like, let's go. Haya. Huh? Fast. More. Ishu shite kita no? So like already did like one rotation, I guess like around the block, like he ran around and came back. Waza waza anna koto shinakute mo boku dake hippatte ikeba yokatta n ja? Ma. Okay. I guess this is Junpei talking. He's saying, purposefully that sort of a thing, even if you didn't do that sort of a thing on purpose, just me, if dragged away or pulled off, that would have been good, right? Like you didn't have to do that. You could have just dragged me away, right? And he's like, well, maybe. Demo, omae, aitsu kirai daro. But you don't like that guy, right? Nande? Like how or why? Nantonaku, well, somehow. Achigatta, like am I wrong? Somehow, am I wrong? Chigaku nai kedo. Not wrong, but it's not different, but okay. 嫌いなやつにいつまでも家の前行って欲しくねえだろ? Okay. A disliked person always being in front of your house, not winning, right? Toriaezu achi. For the time being, that way. So, like, let's go over here for the time being. Okay. Okay, I guess we're going back. Konna mon ka? Is it this sort of a thing? Oh, did he always have kind of like hoof feet? That's Ikkyu Jutsushi, level 1 sorcerer. Okay, so I guess like is it this sort of a thing, meaning like is this it? Level 1 sorcerer. Zannen desu ka? It's regrettable, but Nanda? Juryoku ga? What? The cursed strength. Koko kara wa jikan gairo desu. As for from here on, it's overtime. It's time for extra painful working. Or additional painful working. Gairo. Is that not? Like, it's just rodo, maybe. Yeah, manual labor. I'm surprised that it isn't coming up in another.
Oh ha 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 ha.
Because like Jikan Gai is not going to come up with anything. Oh, it is. Huh. Okay, overtime. So Jikan Gai is overtime. And Orodo is manual labor. So that's what it is from here on. Zuru. And that's him loosening his tie. All right. Well, that's the end of the chapter, apparently. And we get more labored explanations on something. So here you go. Enjoy. We will continue next time with chapter 23. As you can see, it's going to be part 5. I believe this is 6 parts total. So we'll do that. Well, we'll do that at some point.